Mortal Kombat has been in the news a lot recently, and that's mostly because of the movie that just released a week ago, which has actually been pretty well received, surprisingly, despite the fact that Jade looks like this.
Water.
But also, Mortal Kombat's been getting a lot of publicity lately because of some of the rumors going around with regards to a potential sequel. And if that was not enough, Ed Boon himself, you know, the head honcho of Mortal Kombat, he's been making some statements that have been leading to people believing that maybe the next NRS game is actually going to be MK instead of the rumored Injustice 3. When he was asked by Collider about what the next NRS game was going to be, he initially shied away and he said basically that he couldn't say or that he would get in trouble. But he did say that, quote, "We are indeed working on another Mortal Kombat," and that's gotten the FGC Twitterverse in a bit of a tizzy. Obviously, if you look at that statement, it sounds like what he says is that they are currently working on a new Mortal Kombat, and that the next game is going to be Mortal Kombat. But that's not necessarily what it means. Remember, he's got bosses too that he needs to appease. So if they tell him, hey, you can't announce this, then you know what? He can't outright say that the next game is going to be Mortal Kombat because he would get in trouble, just like he said. But of course, NetherRealm Studios, the game developer most known exclusively for Mortal Kombat, is going to be working on another Mortal Kombat game. That's obvious. Nobody doubts that. And that's what I took Ed Boon to mean. His statement does not necessarily mean that they're right now working on the next Mortal Kombat. But I guess you need a few more brain cells to be able to process that kind of logic. So no, Ed Boon did not actually confirm that the next NRS game is going to be Mortal Kombat. All those people who ran to their little Twitter reply boxes to say Ed Boon confirmed a new Mortal Kombat is in the works right now is either dumb or they just wanted to clickbait you guys, but I'm not gonna do that. Personally, I think the next NRS game should be Injustice 3, if for no other reason than to just give Mortal Kombat a break for a few years. I guess also you can consider that MK1 was not truly even a Mortal Kombat game, so in a way MK has been on a break and hasn't had a true game in the series since 2019 with MK11. But for the Mortal Kombat brand, that's not really the case. The Mortal Kombat brand was damaged with MK1. You can point to the fact, I guess, that MK1 made a lot of money and it even outsold the more popular games like Street Fighter 6, but MK1 made that money on the goodwill built by the prior games. So MK1, MKX, and MK9. With the next Mortal Kombat game, they can't really count on that, so they're gonna have to build that goodwill back up. I guess you could also argue that the name of Mortal Kombat maybe has been built back up a little bit because of the movie and how well that's being received. But the movie is not necessarily the same thing as the games. However, all the recent publicity drawn up by the movie has led to more people playing Mortal Kombat 1 and watching MK1 videos. Even my old videos got a little bit of a bump because of the movie, and I haven't even talked about the movie until today. I haven't watched it either, and you know what, I don't think I will. I just can't get over the fact that Jade looks like this.
Water.
But that's neither here nor there. Mortal Kombat 1 for the Nintendo Switch is currently on sale for $15, and that is for the definitive edition, whereby you will have access to pretty much everything. Keep this in mind, I paid like $160 for all of this. You get it for $15, so stop crying. The MK Legacy Collection is also on sale, and this sale will be going until the end of the month, whereby they're both probably going to go on sale again right afterwards. But if any of you are wondering, yes, MK1 is still pretty active on the Nintendo Switch, and if you really want to know how the game runs right now, what you're watching is MK1 Switch gameplay on the Switch 2. And I also have another video where I go over the frame rate and the graphics, but that is my final review for Mortal Kombat 1 on the Switch, so go check that out if you like fighting games. And if you like fighting games on the Nintendo Switch, then hit the like button, because that is what I do on this channel. I'm SwitchPlayed, done.